We all love cool and fast cars, even if we're not James Bond. I mean, who didn't play Need for Speed in their childhood? Maybe that's why the great Henry Ford did say that auto racing began 5 minutes after the second car was built. So in this video, let's take a look at a few of the fastest cars in the world. If the topic of this video has already excited you, then please let's get your likes, valuable comments and channel subscription. At the number 10th place, presenting the McLaren Speedtail, the less of a car and more of a wild animal. McLaren Speedtail is the brand new model of the Ultimate series. Interestingly, it follows the Senna and actually superseded the P1, the famous successor of the F1. Previously, it was known as the BP23. The exclusive feature of the Speedtail is a 3-seat layout with a center-mounted driver's seat, exactly like the F1. It doesn't have any side airbags, yet it's the quickest, effective and most aerodynamic McLaren ever. The Speedtail is a new idea that came from McLaren. It has got the look of a super streamlined motor car than a hyper-racing vehicle. The interior is comfortably packed with original materials. It's the greatest McLaren road car ever. And the fun fact is, 33% of all the parts of McLaren Speedtail come from the US. Moving on, well, it's a fact that the Bugatti Veyron is a 16-year-old vehicle, but is still among the fastest supercars ever built. As a matter of fact, the record set by Bugatti in 2010 places the Veyron in 4th place with a top speed of over 267 miles per hour. The standard was raised with a muscle-powered model called the Veyron Supersport. The Supersport was also the most robust version of the Veyron, with its 8-liter W16 rated at 1184 horsepower, 197 more than their frequent models. The Bugatti Veyron Supersport had a well-made W16 engine. This was built with two V8 engines that were merged together. The engine was turbocharged and had a fixed all-wheel drive. For more interesting videos like this, please follow the YouTube channel, Facebook and Instagram pages of the Let's Know. Next in line, it's the SC Ultimate Aero, the car that snatched the record from the Bugatti Veyron for a short period of time. At first, SC set its record with a twin-turbo version of the car. The Ultimate Aero is able to hit a top speed of 256.1 mph, which is quite impressive. The SC has increased its power to 1300 horses toward the end of production. It also changed the initial 6.3-liter V8 with a 6.9-liter engine. The manufacturer did design a custom carbon fiber top weighing just 60 kilograms. A stable steel box frame chassis adds greatly to the solidness of the exterior. Weight and grip together play critical roles in making it fast even faster. The excess weight drops acceleration, handling and top speed. That's why the SC Ultimate Aero is lightweight and moves like a dream. The fun fact is there are only 24 Ultimate Aero produced. Each of them has a price tag of a staggering $250,000. At the number 7 spot, we've got Hennessy Venom GT. This wild machine was founded in 1991. Hennessy Performance Engineering modifies almost 500 vehicles per year from a wide range of brands like Cadillac, Chevrolet, and Ford. Leading the pack, there's one of the world's fastest cars, the Hennessy Venom GT, which has a steady top speed of more than 270 miles per hour. After years of research, the blue-chip American car manufacturer saw his Venom GT grab the world record for fastest car on NASA's Kennedy Space Center's runway. It has taken 2 rigorous years to get into proper shape. There are only 29 were manufactured. The maker did charge almost $1.2 million per car. This supercar is stunning with breathtaking curves and an elegant body part. It has got the look of a Black Panther set to leap forward at any time due to its ultra-light carbon fiber chassis. The Venom GT achieved an acceleration of 0 to 100 km per hour or 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.05 seconds, a world record for that time. Next in the list, it's from the lineup of Hennessy's record-breaking vehicles, the incredible F5. Hennessy called the car after the most destructive tornado level, the F5, so we can easily understand that this supercar is all about firepower and unbelievable speeds. The amazing fact about the F5 is that it's fueled by a twin-turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 engine called Fury. The rear mid-mounted engine can induce 1817 horsepower at 8,000 RPM and 1193 foot-pound of torque. It can reach a top speed of 484 km per hour or 301 miles per hour. Its acceleration is more amazing as it can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour or 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. The interior of the Venom F5 is designed to be as driver-friendly as possible. The cockpit is built to enable maximum driver visibility and less distracting space, which is the signature of a fast vehicle. Only 24 exclusive cars were manufactured with a price tag of $1.6 million. The number 5th spot goes to Bugatti Chiron Supersport. It's been years that Bugatti is a credible brand for luxury hypercars. Bugatti has a consistent place for every fastest cars list. The quad-turbocharged W16 that powers the Chiron has greatly upgraded. The magnificent speed limit has definitely added some firepower to the iconic beauty. Though it may not be the absolute fastest car anymore, it is a recorded fact that it was the same first car to cross the incredible barrier of 300 miles per hour or 483 km per hour. The most stunning feature of this beast is its excellent balance between structure and function. It means it has got a flawless blend of aerodynamics and aesthetics. This Bugatti Marvel certainly has speed and style as it got an acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.4 seconds. If you want to buy a Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, you'll need to come up with the 3.89 million euros in your pocket. Next in line, here's Bugatti Bolide. After the sensation of the Chiron Supersport, Bugatti went back to the design stage again for perfection. This iconic auto house was set to beat itself, and they came up with the Bugatti Bolide with an 1825 horsepower W16 motor. It has more aerodynamic downforce than any other Bugatti ever produced. Bugatti's Bolide is a light hypercar that showcases the genuine range of Bugatti in terms of looks, muscles, and invention. Using the same bespoke engine from the storied Chiron line, but with more turbos to amplify the effect, the Bolide will truly show the fans what the W16 motor is capable of. It has got a futuristic look with its uncovered carbon fiber frame. The Bolide stands just 39.2 inches off the ground and the top speed could touch 310 miles per hour or 498 km per hour. This beauty can accelerate 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.17 seconds. Last but not least, the price range is nearly $500,000. At the number 3 spot, we are introducing the Koenigsegg ZC Absolute, a hypercar that has been the fastest car in the world for years. This supercar was introduced by the Swedish auto manufacturer Koenigsegg. Previously, it has broken many world records. This is an updated version of their other popular brand Agera R. They've manufactured this car in a lighter and more aerodynamic way to get maximum performance. Adding a fun fact that this car isn't only about speed. There's of course comfort built in too. They've included stunning features like climate control, infotainment, and proper head or legroom. The fantastic ZC Absolute achieves a top speed of 330 miles per hour or 531 km per hour. The actual acceleration information is still a well-kept secret, but with that type of a top speed, it's sure to be outstanding. Next in line, here's the SSC Tuatara. If you think 330 miles per hour isn't good enough for you, then here's the SSC Tuatara. SSC is a North America-based supercar manufacturer that's just loaded with the latest automotive inventions. Shelby Supercars did confirm in 2020 that their quickest supercar had reached an incredible speed of 331 miles per hour or over 530 km per hour in Nevada. Interestingly, it uses a camera system as an alternative to regular mirrors. The SSC Tuatara has got an amazing custom-made all-alloy twin-turbo V8 motor. This wild engine can deliver 1750 horsepower, so naturally it doesn't show up to your doorstep easily. A $1.9 million price tag isn't for everyone for sure. Another stunning feature of this fantastic speed machine is that it has got an acceleration of 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.5 seconds. The billionaire philanthropist Dr. Larry Kaplan bought the first Tuatara, and it looks like the charity begins at home. So here we are at the grand number 1 fastest car in the world, Duvel 16. This breathtaking hypercar prototype debuted in Dubai almost 4 years ago. Surely it was far ahead of its time. The super-fast hypercar was bound to give Bugatti and Hennessy nightmares. Interestingly, the Duvel 16 will have 3 exclusive models with different ranks of power. The kind of power and speed that Duvel 16 generate is just unheard of. This super-fast car did smash all of the current world records with ease. It's the unprecedented fastest car in the world with a top speed of 347 mph or 550 km per hour. The manufacturer invested years of research to develop this marvel car. It has an unbelievable 5007 horsepower and 81mm quad-turbo 12.3-liter V16 engine. The insides are all still under evolution, with a relatively simpler and futuristic interior. Apart from the optimum 5000 horsepower version, there will be 2000 and 3000 horsepower variants with a V8 engine, all set for regular road use. This wild beauty can cost you a whopping $2.2 million. For more interesting videos like this, please follow the YouTube channel, Facebook and Instagram pages of Let's Know.